Terminator versus Hyperion, what should you get first? This video will help you decide on what to use to dominate Skyblock. Hey you, give me a subscription, thank you. Disclaimer, every time I speak about the Hyperion, I'm referring to the Astria, Zilla, and of course the Valkyrie. Let's start off with some facts, but before we can get into that, at the end of the video, I'll share with you how you can make 1 billion coins from one of these weapons in just a couple of days. If you haven't been to my streams, I always argue that there are only 3 main ways to play Hypixel Skyblock, not including mining and farming, right? Which are dungeons, slayers, and kudra. Let's start off with dungeons. There are only 2 main ways that dungeons are played. The regular catacombs requiring catacombs level 0 to 37 and master mode with catacombs level 37 to 50. The Terminator is considered to be a end game weapon, meaning not a lot of, even though you get your hands on a Terminator and you get the level requirements to get the Terminator, it's not like you're going to be dealing the same amount of damage that the end game players do.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Requiring almost 3 billion coins to even start becoming powerful. The main items include talismans that can give you probably around 700 to 950 magical power, which is the ideal amount of accessories that you need when you're using the Terminator because of the massive crit hit nerf from its ability in comparison to a Hype, which you only need a floor 7 completion and all the 3 scrolls, which costs about 1.6 billion coins. And honestly, with no magic power in the floor 7, you can probably almost come close to the same amount of DPS. So now you want to put, now it's like, check this out, all right? Picture it in your head, right? 4.3 billion Terminator versus a 1.67 billion Hyperion. Now, like, you gotta check it, bro. What looks better?
But Echo, I'm already grinding Master Mode 5 with only 300 magic power.
Yes, at the end of the day, right, you can do whatever you want. I'm just trying to give you guys a optimal way to progress through the game. Now, in Master Mode, the Hyperion now becomes a all-in-one healing and shield tool. It is no longer a damage weapon, unless your Catacombs level 46, 47, playing it as a mage. If somehow you manage to have all the funds, you could probably get a Terminator first while grinding Master Mode, but you just need to find a way to survive all the mobs that will probably one-shot you. Kudra has 5 tiers: basic, hot, burning, fiery, and infernal tier. Let's be honest, I don't think any party finder will accept you if you do not have a Hyperion. These instances is infested with mobs, which honestly I believe that you need a Hyperion to grind these tiers effectively, unless you don't really care about efficiency. From basic, hot, burning, and fiery, there are only certain roles that can be played which don't need a Hyperion nor a Terminator. You could probably cut corners and get into parties, but it's considered to be like carrying at that point, which you cannot effectively grind it on your own. Lastly but not least, slayers. There are only 2 main ways you could probably grind slayers, which can make you millions of coins at a certain amount of time without requiring to use of Aatrox or nor any other boosts, right? These are Void Glooms and Blaze Slayers. Let's cut this short. You can't use the Terminator for any of those. Think about it, bro. I highly doubt it, but a Hyperion can.
But Echo, I used Terminator during the hit phase of Void Gloops.
There are far more ways to even get past the hit phase. You don't have to use a Terminator for that if you're just so purposely buying Terminator for the hit phase. In this meta, killing fast Void Glooms, which can give you the most money per hour, is based solely on whether or not you have a Hyperion or like surviving it in general as well. So keep that into consideration. The secret to make billions of coins, right, for the one weapon that you need is a Hyperion. You do Diana. You kill Diana with Hyperion. Boom. Money. You want to see the video of how I did it? Right here. And you want to know all the bad stuff about Terminator? Down here. Oh, I'm so fucking tired, bro. I got you though.
Me and in the sky, that's ever gonna know me.